Hello dear students, welcome to accountancy class. I am Anant Gore, PGT Commerce. Today we are going to study accountancy class 12 chapter number 1, accounting for not profit organization. So accounting for non or not profit organization, it means how to prepare an account for not profit organization. So there are, you can say, two types of organization. One is profit organization and one is second one not profit organization. Profit organization, they are making profit. The main aim of profit organization is to earn a profit, but not a profit organization. The main aim is what here to provide service to the public for specific purpose. They are not aim to earning profit. They think about welfare of the society. So such organization comes under not profit organizations. So what exactly meaning of not profit organization? Not for profit organization refers to organization that are used for the welfare of the society. Welfare of the society. They think about welfare of the public, welfare of the people, and are set up as a charitable institutions. To welfare of the people, they are set up one organization that is, can say, charitable institutions, and the functions of this not profit organization is what? Without any profit. They never think about profit. They think only the welfare of the people or welfare of the society. So such organization comes under not a profit organization. The main aim of such institution is not to earn a profit. However, the organization are capable of earning profit. Example, school, colleges, public hospitals, sports club, libraries, literacy societies, religious institutions, temples, etc. are comes under not profit organization. They never think profit. They are providing service to the society. They are thinking about welfare of the society, welfare of the people. So such organization comes under not profit organization. So let us discuss next point, that is characteristics or features of non-profit organization. One is formed by promoters. So such organizations are formed by promoters. Promoters is nothing but what? Promoter is responsible to develop the business, develop the organization. He is responsible to the all the development of the organization, institutions, and who can either individual persons or personally or a group of individuals and enterprises. So it is formed by promoter itself. Second one, it has separate existence. These organizations have separate existence from its member. They are separate from its member, and this organization is handled by a management committee and group of the members of the organizations. Next one. Purpose. What is the purpose of this non-profit organization? The purpose of the not-profit organization is provide service to the public. It is further culture activities, educational, religious, professions, or a public service motive. For this purpose, such type of the organizations are formed. It is set up as a charitable society or the name of any trust. No profit. Next one. No profit motive. The main aim of such organization is to provide service to the specific group or public at large, and the main aim is not to making profit, not to earn a profit. The main features of this not a profit organization. Next, management. It is managed by the group of the individuals known as trustee or managing committee. Say if you give an example of one temple, so temple has a one management committee or trustee or trust of members, and it is managed by the group of the individuals, group of the peoples are known as trustee. Funding. So what is the main source of income of this organization? The main source of this organization is received from subscriptions from its member. Some peoples they are going to donate to these particular organizations. Sometimes government grants some donations to the such organizations and other receipts from fees or any forms or any donation legacies received from as a income in the such organization. Next, accounts. Not a profit organization do not prepare any profit and loss account. They do not manufacture any product, and they do not prepare the purchase or sale of goods. They may not have credit transactions, so therefore they do not prepare the profit and loss account. Rather, they prepare the income and expenditure accounts. So in not-profit organizations, you have to prepare income and expenditure accounts. How much income received in the business, and for this how many expenses are there, to record an expenditure account to show the summary of revenue, incomes and revenue expenses. So at the time of preparing the not-profit organization, you should not prepare the profit and loss account. You have to prepare the income and expenditure account to show the summary of revenue, income and revenue expenses. So these are the features of not-profit organizations. Once again, first is formed by promoters. It has separate existence. The main purpose is to provide service to the public. It is firm set up by the trust. Main aim is not making profit, to provide service to the public at large and not to making profit. It is managed by group of the individuals, is named as trustee. Its funds, the main source of income is received from subscriptions, donation, government grants, and it has prepared an income and expenditure account to show the summary of revenue, income and revenue expenses. So next, accounting record of not-profit organization. Which account you have to prepare at the time of not-profit organizations? To prepare the accounts at the time of non-profit organization, such organizations are not engaged in any trading business, that is purchase and sales activities, not engaged in this account, so are not engaged in this organization. The main source of incomes are subscriptions from its member. The main source of income is received from its member. They keep cash books in which all receipt and payment are recorded. They are going to prepare a cash book, and the cash books represent the receipts and payments. They also maintain accounts of income and expenditure and assets and liability also. So they do not maintain any capital account of the partners. As you know, we prepare at the time of partnership business or company business, that is partners capital account. Instead, they maintain capital fund only. So at the time of final account of or financial statement of non-profit organization, the non-profit organizations are also required to prepare at the end of the financial year, and the accounts have to prepare at the time of non-profit organization. So finance statement of non-profit organization, you have to prepare two accounts and one balance sheet. One is receipt and payment account, next income and expenditure account, and next balance sheet of the firms. So these three accounts were to prepare at the time of preparing accounts finance statement of not profit organization. One is receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and last you have to prepare at the end of the year, that is balance sheet. Next, so let us study what do you mean by receipt and payment account. and how to prepare receipt and payment account. So what is receipt and payment account? Receipt and payment account, it is an account prepared at the time of non-profit organizations that shows the summary of cash and bank transactions. It is a summary of only cash and bank transactions occurred during the accounting period. It is prepared at the end of the accounting years on the basis of cash receipt, how much cash received in the business, and cash payment, how much cash goes out of business. So these recorded in receipt and payment account at the time of preparing accounts in receipt and payment account in non-profit organization. So we should not prepare the cash account, instead we have to prepare receipt and payment account. How much cash received in the business and how much cash goes out of business, you have to record with the help of receipt and payment account. So receipt and payment account, it is prepared at the end of the financial years on the basis of cash receipts and cash payments are recorded in cash book. Features. Following are the features of receipt and payment account. In this first one is what? What is the nature of receipt and payment account? It is a summary of nothing but cash receipts and cash payments, and hence it is assets accounts or it is a real accounts. So cash, as you know, in previous year, cash comes under what? Asset only, cash in hand, cash at banks. So it is assets accounts, or you can say real account, because it contains assets. Next, recording. It provides the summary of all cash and bank transaction in a chronological order. Whatever cash transactions or bank transactions are there, how much cash received in the business, how much cash goes out of business, these cash and bank transaction can be recorded in receipt and payment account with chronological order, day by date. Next, basis of preparing. Basis. It is prepared on cash basis only, that is receipts are recorded on the debit side and while payments are recorded on the credit sides. All the receipts, that is whatever cash received in the business, we have to record in debit side, and whatever cash goes out of business, we have to record in credit side. Simple. Next, capital revenue. It includes all receipts and payments, whether they are capital natures or revenue natures. All cash receipts. For example, if interest receives, commission receipts, rent receipts, all these cash receipts you have to record in receipt side, or it may be capital in nature or revenue in natures. Or if you sale of fixed assets, whatever amount commission receipt is called as capital receipt it is. So whatever capital receipts or revenue receipt you have to record in receipt and payment accounts. Or all payment, it may be sale of fixed assets, it may be sale of old newspaper, or salary paid, or rent paid. All the payments, whether they are capital in natures or revenue in nature, all you have to record in receipt and payment account. Next, opening and closing balances. Opening balances of this account is cash in hand or cash at bank at the beginning of accounting year, and closing balance shows cash in hand, cash at bank at the end of accounting years. So it has the opening balance of cash in bank and it has the closing balance of cash in hand. You have to record in at the beginning of accounting year and at the end of the accounting year. Adjustments such as depreciation, that is decrease in the value of an asset, outstanding expenses, outstanding incomes, we should not record in receipt and payment account. Whatever outstanding incomes are there or expenses are, that is outstanding salary, outstanding rent, outstanding incomes, outstanding interest, so such outstanding items and depreciation, that is decrease in the value of an assets, or appreciation, such adjustment we should not record in this account, that is receipt and payment account. Next, what is the purpose of this account? The main purpose of the preparing the account is what? To show the amount received and the paid under various head during the accounting year. How much amount received in the business and how much amount goes out of business. For this purpose, to record the summary through this receipt and payment account. And what is the cash position of this entity or the organizations? For this purpose, receipt and payment account can be prepared. So which are the features? Nature, recording, basis of preparing, capital revenue, opening balance and closing balances, adjustment, and purpose. So next, what is the format of prepared receipt and payment account? So format of receipt and payment account for the year ended. So this is the format you have to prepare the receipt and payment account. There are two sides. This is the ledger account. So this is debit side and credit side. Yes, first column is receipts, amount, payment, amount. All receipt you have to record in debit side, all payment you have to record in credit sides. So which are the receipts? Receipts are entrance fees received, sale of investment, sale of fixed assets, subscriptions from its member, life membership fees, sale of newspaper, sale of sports material, interest on fixed deposit, sale of scrap, grant in aid, interest received, dividend received. All receipt means what? When cash comes in business, so these entry you have to record in receipt side. When cash goes out of business, that is payment, salary paid, rent paid, postage expenses, newspaper expenses, repair and maintenance, audit fees, insurance, secretary honorariums, municipal taxes, price distributions, office expenses, all these expenses paid by the company or paid by the organization, this all comes under what? Payment sides. So let us discuss one by one. Is the receipt side. First you have to write what? Two balance brought down, that is cash in hand or cash at bank, that is the opening balance, the organization. Subscriptions, when amount received from its member, that is subscriptions. General donations, sale of newspaper, periodicals or waste papers, sale of old sports material, interest on fixed deposit, interest on dividend or general investment, locker rent, whatever rent you received from the banker, sale of scraps, if you sell scrap and for this you are receiving money, rent received, interest received, life membership fees, donation for specific purpose, legacies, endowment fund, grant in aid, sale of fixed assets, entrance fees. All these items you have to record in receipt side. And next, payment side, by balance brought on, if there is a bank overdraft, you have to record in credit side. By salaries paid, rent paid, by postage expenses, by newspaper and magazines, by repair and maintenance, audit fees, insurance paid, secretary honorarium, municipal taxes, price distributed, office expenses, miscellaneous payment, any payment paid by the organization, purchase on fixed asset, if you purchase any asset in the business, for this you have to pay the amount. Buy sports equipment, you are going to pay the amount for sport equipments. Investments, if you purchase a book, loan paid, building, if you purchase a building for the organizations, and all these payment you have to write in payment side. Simple it is. And lastly, you have to tally the both the side. And note here, if the receipt side is more than the payment side, receipt side is more than the payment side, closing balance of cash and bank will be appearing credit side. This is closing balance of cash and bank appearing the what here? Credit side. When it is, if the receipt side is more than the payment side, then the closing balance is appear on the credit side, and you have to write the closing balance is what here? By balance carry down, that is closing balance. It may be cash in hand or cash at bank. And if the payment side is more than the receipt side, payment side is more than the receipt side, then the closing balance is appear in debit side. This is the debit side, closing balance appear in the credit debit side. There is two balance carry down as a bank overdraft. As a bank overdraft, we have to record this of the debit side of this account. We have to record in the debit side of the accounts. So this is a format of receipt and payment accounts. So next video we are going to solve this problem on receipt and how to prepare the receipt and payment account. So non-profit organization is nothing but what? It is organization, or it is a organization that for use for welfare of the society, and it is set up by charitable institutions which functions without any profit motive. Their main aim is what? To provide service to the specific group or public at large, and they do not manufacture any product or purchases or sell activity in the business. So example, you can say school, colleges, public hospitals, libraries, charitable trust, temples, religious institutions are comes under not profit organizations. Thank you.